Well, make no mistake, the franchise of Halo didn't just come out a couple years ago. It has been around long before some of you were even born. The first game, Halo CE, came out in November of 2001. So because of that, there naturally has been just a ton of cut content over the basically 2.5 decades now that it has been around, and more than just cut content. I mean, we're talking behind the scenes work, internal documents, that sort of thing. And it turns out just today, a huge leak, and I am talking huge, just dropped regarding Halo content. Now, the content itself is pretty much exactly what I just described. We are talking a bunch of cut content, internal documents, as well as just a bunch of developer tools. Now, I don't know if the exact game code was leaked, but it's a bunch of random miscellaneous stuff. I think mainly this is content that existed kind of around the time the first Halo came out. I don't think most of this is content that is recent. It's not really concerning like Halo Infinite or even Halo 3, 4, or 5. We're talking like old Halo E3 demos from 2000. It looks like also an alpha build of Halo 2. I'm also seeing a cut third-person mode. Yeah, just a bunch of stuff. So just earlier today, it looks like originally leaked on 4chan, and then later on, this leak was confirmed on Twitter or X by a known leaker called Visceral. I don't believe this person was the leaker, but yeah, they posted about it. And then later on, a modder, a known Halo modder known as Dogbrain, confirmed it on Twitter. And you might be thinking, why am I bringing up a modder? Why is a modder confirming it? Why does that even matter? They don't really work for Bungie or anything. Well, that is actually because there is a little project going on right now that is called Halo Digsite. Now, this was actually initiated by 343 Industries themselves and brought in the help of like known modders, like a big modding team to basically do this project. And from what I'm reading, the project itself basically is restoring cut content from old Halo files, and that's basically exactly what is in this leak. Now, even though it might sound odd that 343 entrusted these modders that seemingly don't work for them to have these files, I actually don't think they were the ones that leaked this. This is actually what Dogbrain posted. So as of right now, it's kind of anybody's guess how this leak actually emerged. I mean, maybe it was somebody from this Digsite team, or maybe just a nefarious actor got access to one of these modders' computers or files, and then yeah, the leak happened that way. We really don't know right now. Now, just reading a few articles and Twitter posts, I haven't found any links to these files for this leak, and even if I did see them, I absolutely would not be posting them. I don't want to get in trouble or anything like that. Obviously, it should be mentioned, you know, if you find them, if you want to download them, I mean, download them at your own risk. Nothing's safe, obviously, since it's not an official sort of content release by 343 themselves. And actually, speaking of, I just learned this. I just learned that this year they actually changed the name from 343 Industries to Halo Studios. Did anybody know that? I actually did not know that. Now, a very big thing, too, that I do want to mention. So, like I said, it looks like a lot of this content is old, like maybe, you know, 2 decades old, kind of around the time of Halo CE and Halo 2. And like I said, this is 90 gigabytes. Now, I know these days 90 gigabytes is like not even half of a Call of Duty Warzone map, but back 2 decades ago, 90 gigabytes is a ton of content. Just for reference, I'm trying to look up how much memory the original Halo CE took up back in 2001, and I am seeing numbers between 600 megabytes and 1.2 gigabytes. So let's just say 1 gigabyte. I mean, that would mean this leak is 90 Halo CE games worth of content. Yeah, definitely pretty big when you're considering how many builds and text documents this really consists of. So yeah, as I said, we are just in the very first day of this dropping, so now I guess we will see who does what with this content. I don't know if this group of modders is actually going to finish this Halo Digsite project, but it's now very possible that maybe other modders will do something else with all of this, well, 90 gigabytes worth of content.